someone needs to do it. So it's kind of like you find yourself volunteering for things, and then before you know it, you're doing lots of things. But it's good fun. When my son was about 7 or 8, there was the Chance to Shine initiative started, and Coalpit Heath came into the local school. My youngest daughter then sort of got involved as she was there as well, and kind of things just grew from there. Because I was up at the club, I got strong-armed into joining the ladies. It's kind of, I'm here, might as well. It all just went from there really. As the kids got more involved, I got more involved in helping out with the kids' teams and started the ladies up. And just as you see what goes on, you see the opportunities and how much enjoyment everybody gets, you kind of just get sucked in really. I mean, initially it was just a case of, I'm here, it looks good fun, let's give it a go. And then as I got more into it, it needed somebody to look after it, and kind of grow it, nurture it. During COVID, it was one of the few things that you were actually still allowed to do. So, there was limits on numbers, but it was just an opportunity to actually get out, see people, talk to people. So it was actually a lifeline for quite a few of us, actually. It kind of took on a bit more meaning, and I was really keen to see it continue and let other people get more out of it. There's quite a few girls that play at Coalpit Heath, but we don't have our own girls section. A lot of teams, girls are allowed to play, but they might get to bowl, but they're not allowed to bat. And, they kind of like kept down the order and things like that. But not at Coalpit Heath, it's really, really inclusive. The girls get to captain the side, they get to, play whatever role they want in it. And we got to the point last year where we got about 6 under 13 girls for this year, and it's kind of just not quite enough for a team of our own. But you kind of like, there's got to be something we can do here to get these girls some all girls cricket as well as playing in with the boys. So I was just kind of looking around at local teams, just doing a bit of investigation on play cricket, and kind of realised that there was quite a few other girls around as well, and there's a few I know from the county setup as well. So kind of basically just sort of cold calling people and harassing them and kind of, do you want to be involved? We've got this idea. All the parents were really supportive. We ended up getting 3 teams together this year. So we had an under-11s, under-13 softball, under-13s hardball. And we got over 35 girls that got a chance to play girls only cricket that otherwise wouldn't have had that opportunity. We live in an area where there's 3 or 4 villages close together, and after COVID again it took a little bit of a while for things to get open again and to kind of be brave enough to go out there and market ourselves, I suppose. So this year it was really key that we needed to get a few more of the youth players in, we needed to get the bar going again and the social aspects of the club. Flyers, I was pushing those everywhere across social media and across the club website. I mean, eventually we would like to get to the point where we have got our own girls section, but at the moment we'll just be continuing on with the hub. We'll be moving up into the under-15s world as well. I know I do a lot, but I'm just one of many people who do a lot at Coalpit Heath and obviously at every other cricket club throughout the country. It's completely dependent on volunteers.
About 5 years ago, a few of us got together to set up a ladies softball team. Rach has continuously worked hard to build this team, and over the last 5 years has been our captain. She's just continuously worked hard to recruit more women into the game, most of who have never played cricket before. But for me, Rach just goes above and beyond. Most people sort of do 1 or 2 things. Rach does lots of things. Our ladies captain, the girls hub manager, social manager. She's done a level 1 coaching badge recently. She's asked to be trained on our till so she can work behind the bar. She just stands out for me is just the sheer amount of work that she does. The biggest thing is how much she's raised the profile of women's cricket, both softball and hardball, not only in our small club but also the wider community. And I think many people probably this time last year didn't know we existed. She sort of put us out there. She means a lot to a lot of people. She is definitely our club hero. Always willing to go the extra mile. She's already looking at expanding the girls hub for next year, and probably we all say every club needs a Rach.
It's obviously a nice feeling that your work is appreciated. Sometimes you kind of get a bit bogged down in how much you've got to do, and it's nice to take a step back and be like, actually, what we are achieving is pretty good here. So it's nice to be part of that, but it's definitely, I'm part of the team. Certainly not doing this on my own by any means. Yeah, it's quite exciting times really. Very busy, but lots to be hopeful for.